Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today Luton have announced their first signing of the transfer window, Fred Onyedinma from Wycombe Wanderers. Fred is a left-sided attacking player. He's played in a variety of positions and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on Luton's brand new signing. So as I just mentioned there, he can play in a variety of positions. He mainly played out on the left-hand side throughout his time with Wycombe Wanderers, but he did play left wing-back as a number 8 in the field and also as a number 10 and a few times out on the right-hand side as well. But I can see him being a left-sided attacker for Luton 100%. He's a 24-year-old midfielder. He turns 25 this year, which is really good. I feel like we've got him at a really good age. He ain't the finished article. I do think Luton can improve him, and I do like what we do at Luton, especially when recruiting players. We make sure that we don't recruit like the finished article. We always want to improve the player which we're signing, and I definitely think Fred will improve at Luton. He's won 2 promotions in his career, both to the Championship in fact. He won 1 promotion with Millwall and the other with Wycombe Wanderers. He's already spent 2 years in the Championship, one with both clubs, so he had a year with Millwall when they obviously went up, and then another year with Wycombe when Wycombe went up. Obviously, he hasn't had the perfect season at Wycombe as they did get relegated, but he is certainly one of their better players within the team. Last season, he only got 5 goal contributions, but I feel like with Wycombe, he was at a club which were always going to struggle, so to have some sort of impact throughout the season is just a good thing in itself. I honestly do believe we've got a really good player here. For me, when Wycombe sign a player, you have to have certain characteristics to play for a side like Wycombe. You must be hard-working, you must be committed, you must have a good attitude. Otherwise, Wycombe cannot be successful if they don't have those important values. Now, the fact that we have signed a player from Wycombe who does have those values just shows you that we've got a really good player on our hands. And I've already watched his interview, which he did literally today, and you can tell he's really ambitious. He still wants to improve. He even said along the lines of, the hard work doesn't stop, and that's exactly what I want to hear from a new signing. So I do think he would be a really good success at Luton. Let's look at his weaknesses and strengths. So his strengths are, he's actually quite good in the air. He's very physical player, so definitely someone who's, even though he's not the tallest of players, he still is very good in the air. Just like Clark, really, from Accrington Stanley, who we signed. So we've got someone who's really good in the air, which is something which we could potentially use going forward. His weaknesses, he isn't the best crosser on the ball. Looking at his statistics, he doesn't have the most brilliant stats when it comes to crossing. The same with holding the ball up as well. So maybe that's something which we could help him and develop him in that sense. He's a player that loves to dribble on the ball. He gets fouled quite often, so he's definitely a player who's going to cause plenty of problems. Very quick, likes to play short passing as well. So he's definitely, I like to say, a younger version of Luwalawa, maybe 6 years younger, of Luwalawa, which is great to see because we do think Luwalawa is likely going to leave during this summer transfer window. So yes, overall, I do think Fred Onyedinma is a great signing. Now, we were after him in January, but unfortunately he said no, or Wycombe said no to the transfer bid. I'm not too sure, but we ended up signing Tom Ince instead. So he's definitely a player which Luton have been after for a while now, and that for me, it just shows a few good signs that he is a good player and there is a good player there, and hopefully we can develop him and improve him even more. Now, regards to the transfer fee, which is quite interesting, Luton fans, so the supporters who didn't take the discount in their season tickets, who kept that, paying the full price, that money which the supporters paid actually afforded this player, which is great to see. It just shows you that, the communication between the board, how well we fund things at the club is brilliant to see. And the fact that the fans actually, contributed to this transfer is also great to see as well. So fair play to all the supporters who obviously didn't take the discount and paid full price, but fair play to all supporters who renewed their season ticket anyway. Obviously everyone's in different financial situations, but overall, I feel like as the first transfer of the summer. We've got a good player here, a very ambitious player who I think we can improve a lot at the club, and hopefully we can get the best out of him next season in the Championship. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy my thoughts on Luton's new signing of Fred Onyedinma. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section of this video. Let me know, how do you rate our signing Fred Onyedinma? Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.